Hello YouTube, Speed Spider 3 here, and today we are back with part 2 of my Witchery mod showcase. In the last episode, we went over getting started with plants, and the altar and the distillery. Today we are going to go over circle magic and brewing. So, we're going to start with circle magic just because circle magic was always something that I had a lot of fun with. So to get started with circle magic, you're gonna need a circle magic book. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Now, circle magic works by drawing a circle using chalk somewhere on the ground in different colors. Those colors come in gold, white, purple, and red. Now, each of the colors is a different size, or each of the circles is a different size. 7 by 7 is the smallest, which is this big. 11 by 11 is the next up, which is this big. And 15 by 15 is the next up, which is this big. And, so to perform any of them, you need circles. Let's see, let's find a good one. Rite of Imprisonment, that's a good one. So as you can see, it requires a gold glyph and a 7 by 7 white circle. So to get those, you're going to need chalk. So if I just search up chalk here, we need one piece of golden chalk, which is crafted like so. 4 dandelion yellow, 1 redstone, 1 ritual chalk, and 3 gold nuggets. The ritual chalk is crafted with 6 wood ash, a tear of the goddess, and 2 gypsum. So the wood ash we already know we get from smelting saplings. Okay. Then the gypsums we get from distilling a foul fume over a quick lime with 1 clay jar. That'll give us a gypsum, a slime ball, and an oil of vitriol. Then the tear of the goddess we get from distilling a breath of the goddess over a lapis lazuli with 3 clay jars. That'll give us a tear of the goddess, a whiff of magic, a foul fume, and a slime ball. So anyway, now that we've got both of those, we wanna create the center of the circle. So let's try this. Got some land right here. Make it nice and pretty. Okay, cool. So first, place down a golden rune by right-clicking with the chalk. Then from that golden rune, count out 2 blocks, 1, 2, and on the 3rd block out, place a white rune. Place 1 white rune on either side of that. Do that for every side. Then just put another white rune in between each one. And as you can see, that's using up durability on the ritual chalk. And there you go. You've got your first rune, or your first circle. A 7 by 7 white circle. Now, according to this, the Rite of Imprisonment. Monsters cannot leave the circle. Lasts indefinitely, but requires 16 power per second. Requires 1 slime ball, 1 redstone, and an altar power of 500 as an initial investment, per se. So let's see. We've got this. It's got 12,900 mana, and it's going to cost 500 to start, so it'll bring it down to 12,400. And then it's going to require 16 power per second. So what we want to do is if we get a slime ball in a redstone, just toss them onto the golden rune and right click like that. Then that will be completely activated. As you can see, it's got some red particle effects coming off of it. And if we come look over here, it is draining mana, but this thing's recharging it fast enough that you can't notice the draining. So now if we get, Oh, spawn, not summon. Let's get... Oh, spawn spider. Because my people need me. Oh, that was stupid. You just right-click the golden rune again, guys, to turn it off. So I just maybe accidentally turned it off because I'm a genius. I just woke up, guys. I'm allowed to be a little stupid today. Spawn spider. And as you can see, he's completely trapped within the right of imprisonment. He cannot escape. We just give him a quick punch so he's pissed at me. Come on, come and get me. Did you just get yourself stuck in the right? Go on. Here we go. So yeah, as you can see, they cannot leave the circle. Period. However, if we disable it, then we've got a spider on the loose. Who doesn't stay mad very long. Wow. Die. 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 And just the opposite. Let's see. If we get a feather and a redstone. Not fear. Feather. Redstone. Toss those in the center and activate the ritual. And as you can see, it's got the nice particle effects showing me that it's active. Then I can get a spawn. I don't know. Spawn something that'll be mad at me but won't burn in the sunlight. How about a wither skeleton? Oh shoot, I can't summon those out here. Alright, alright. Spawn slime. Slimes are not monsters, people. Slimes are not monsters. This is knowledge to me. Slimes are apparently not monsters, guys. That is knowledge to me. Alright, now let's just spawn some zombies. As you can see, I'm perfectly safe within my little right of sanctuary. They cannot enter the circle. Alright. Now, just the same. Hold on. Let's go over a couple more circles that you can make. Actually, let's not destroy that one. Man, I wish these were easier to destroy. Yeah, see, these are not fun to destroy. But I think they're supposed to take forever, I don't know. And I don't know what tool you're supposed to use to break them. I was done with it. Alright, so once you've got all that taken care of, there are a couple of other colors. The otherware chalk, which is crafted with 4 lapis lazuli, 2 ritual chalk, 2 water artichoke globes, and an ender pearl. And that'll get you another otherware chalk. And then the infernal chalk, which is 2 ember moss, 4 rose red, 2 ritual chalks, and a blaze powder. Oh, I should actually get it. So, let's see. Let's just can need even more room. So then the other two sizes, 11 by 11 and 15 by 15. So let's just go ahead and create a completely multicolored circle to show the different sizes. That might fit all the sizes. So once again, we've got, oops, hold on. So there we've got the smallest circle. Then just go 2 out from it. And here's the 11 by 11 circle. Oopsie. So there's the 11 by 11 circle. And then the final circle, once again, you're going to want to come 2 out from the previous size. And keep in mind, these colors don't have to be exactly like this. I'm just doing this color scheme to show off all the different... Oh, you can rotate them. It's neat. I'm just doing it like this to show off the different glyphs. Get out of the way. Let's see. It needs 3 here. Yeah, so the 15 by 15, as you guys can tell, requires a lot of room. Because it's pretty darn big. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 3 diagonally. And make sure you clear out everything within the circle. Sorry, Mr. Tree. I'll just cut that and let it fall. Because you don't want anything screwing up your rituals. Trust me, having your rituals screwed up sucks. I don't think leaves matter, actually, but still. So, anyway, now we have an 11 by 11 white, a 15 by 15 red, I have a 7 by 7 white, an 11 by 11 red, and a 15 by 15 purple. And if we look through the book, we can flip through. This one requires an 11 by 11 white, this one requires a 7 by 7 red, this one requires 15 by 15 white, more 7 by 7 reds, and as you can see, they come in lots of different colors. Oh, there's a multicolored one. So this one requires a 7 by 7 red, an 11 by 11 purple, and a 15 by 15 red. Okay, so now there's these things called circle talismans. Circle talismans. So as you can see, we have here an empty circle talisman, and that's crafted with a diamond, 4 gold ingots, 4 gold nuggets, and that'll give you 1 circle talisman. So let's get a blank circle talisman. If you get a blank circle talisman and some redstone, and toss them into the circle and activate it. Then give it a moment. Oh. No altar nearby. Oh shoot, that's too far from the altar. Ugh. Is there a way to extend the range of the altar? I don't remember. Whatever, we'll just build a new altar. Altar. This one doesn't need to be all amped up and uber powerful like the last one did. It's generally not recommended to build multiple altars because it's not very helpful. I just don't care. See how much power you got, altar. Let's go ahead and put a wither skeleton skull on there. There we go. That'll help it speed up. Now, how much power does it need? Altar power of 1,000. Ugh. Sorry about that, guys. I had to deal with a sibling. I'm sure you've all been there. So, where were we? Oh, right. Powering up the altar a bit. Oh, I still got one. Alright. So now that that's powerful enough, if we toss in a circle talisman and a redstone, and right click it, and stand back a bit. As you can see, it completely destroyed all those. And we now have here a circle talisman with a small ritual, medium infernal, and large otherware. And if we just sort of right click somewhere where there's enough room, so like say I want to make sure there really is enough room for this. So like right here, no, oh, there we go. So when you right click in a spot where there's enough room, it will, if I'm in creative mode, but normally it would consume the talisman and give you back a blank circle talisman and replace the circle. So here, let's try this again. And then a redstone, and we just go into survival mode here. Gimme. As you can see, it gave me back a blank circle talisman and replace those. So that's how circle talismans work, and those can absorb any size circle, period. So if you're needing to take circles on the go, that's the way to do it. Alright, so, and as you can see, there is a ton of fun circles. In fact, there's 70 pages of circles, and I don't have time to go anywhere near all of them. So, yeah. And each of them needs different abilities, like, Rite of Prior Incarnation. Summon a prior incarnation of a player and their items near to where they died. So, basically, if a player died somewhere nearby, recently, then you can summon them to that spot. And 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. So basically, it'll summon the player to where they died. Actually, will it? I'm not sure about how that bit of it works. So if I just, oh cool, I can copy that. So we can go through here and so I'm gonna be killing myself here in a second, and I'm gonna see what happens when we cast this spell. And you have to have the proper circles drawn. You can't have any other circles drawn, or it's likely that it won't work. Oh, you can just like, Actually, this is a great time to show you guys the transformation thing. So hold on. I believe it's in this tab. Transposition. Okay. No, not that far. Binding. Glyphic transformation. Okay, so if we drop an infernal chalk in there, in addition to a gypsum and an arthana, the gypsum is once again gotten from distilling foul fume over a quicklime. So a gypsum, and the arthana is crafted with 2 gold nuggets, a gold ingot, an emerald, and a stick. And we'll go over more of what the arthana does in a bit. Activate that. As you can see, it consumed the red chalk, but gave the arthana back, and transposed the circle to the color we needed. So real quick, what the arthana does is if you kill a mob with it, it increases the chances of you getting a witchery drop, one of the rare witchery drops. So like dogs will drop Tongue of Dog, and it's incredibly rare, but with the arthana it gets a little bit more common. Bats will drop Wool of Bat. Killing a skeleton with the arthana makes it possible for them to drop a skeleton skull. It does not increase the possibility of a wither skeleton dropping a skull, though, guys. Keep in mind of that. It'll increase the chances of witch dropping a witch's hand. So yeah, this one is a great tool for trying to get some of those rarer drops. Now, if I just, like, fill up my inventory with, like, bleg, what the, bleg, with just stuff, and then just sort of come over here, /kill. Whoa. Oh, that was farther away from my island than I thought. Well, looks like you guys get to go on an adventure. Flying, flying, flying so high. Flying, flying, flying so high. That was fun. Alright, so as you can see, we've got all of that stuff there. Now, if we just grab another witchcraft book. No, not collecting fumes. I need the book on circle magic. Okay. It's a rite of summoning, I believe. Okay. Rite of prior incarnation. A necromantic stone, a tongue of dog, a bone. So the necromantic stone is pretty expensive. It can't actually be crafted. It has to be infused, and it's a circle magic thing. Okay, necromantic stone, tongue of dog, bone, tongue of dog, bone, spectral dust, and it's charged to tombstone. Spectral dust and a charge to tombstone. Okay, so the spectral dust, by the way, guys, is dropped as a rare mob from any undead, and it can be easier obtained using the arthana. Good. Now, let's see. As you can see, it took the charge from the charge to tombstone. What? Oh. So there's the tombstone, no longer charged. There's the necromantic stone, which does not get consumed because it's ridiculously expensive. But I don't understand how that was supposed to work. Oh. There are a lot of cool different magics you can perform using circle magic. So yeah, just look into that because there's some cool stuff to be learned from that. Now the brewery. So the brewery. Oh, no. What's it called? Alright, let's just get the Witchcraft book on Brews and Infusions. Kettle. So if you craft yourself a kettle, which is 2 sticks, 3 string, a cauldron, and a tombstone, which is crafted like so, a whiff of magic, a diamond, and a lava bucket. Get yourself a kettle. And then, once you've got a kettle, let's do it right. Gotta be careful with the kettle there. Sorry about that. Okay, so back to the kettle. So the kettle is placed like so. However, it's got some weird functionality. It needs to be directly above fire to function properly. And it's easiest just to place some netherrack in here, because that'll keep the fire burning indefinitely. And steel. And then you can make it look nice, like maybe put it on some cobblestone or whatever. Slash game rule. Do fire tick false. And that's why these things are irritating. See, there you go. Okay, now the way I like to do it, just to make it look nice, is, let's see. Cobblestone wall. Cobblestone slabs. Place up walls. Slab here, slab here. Place it there, and then move it up like that. And that's the way I like to do it. Just because that's how I think just because that's how I think it look. Just because that's how I like to make it look. But all you really need is the kettle with some fire beneath it. That's literally all you need. Now, to start working with the kettle, get yourself a water bucket and just right-click the kettle to fill it up. And now you're ready to start brewing. And all the brews and different infusions are in this book, and all of them need 6 ingredients to work. So let's just start with an infusion for now, just because it's a great way to start. So yeah, you've got the entire list of all of them and what they require, and this should be within 10 blocks of the altar. Yeah. So, and the nice thing about this is if we go Spirit of Otherwhere, which is one of the things you can brew, and click it, and recipe it, it'll say kettle, and it'll show you the 6 ingredients required to get it. A redstone soup, an eye of ender, a potion of swiftness, a drop of luck, an eye of ender, and a wool of bat. So, first off, we need a couple of eye of ender. Okay. Now we need a wool of bat and a drop of luck. Drop of luck. Wool of bat. Now we need a potion of swiftness. An 8-minute potion of swiftness. A redstone soup. Potion of swiftness. 8 minutes. And a redstone soup, which is the drop of luck is obtained by crafting a Mutandis Extremis with a refined evil and a water bottle. The Mutandis Extremis is just another wart and 8 Mutandis. Get a redstone soup, which is a tongue of dog, a wool of bat, a mandrake root, a belladonna flower, a redstone dust, and a drop of luck in a kettle. That'll give you a redstone soup. Now, make sure you have enough altar power. Spirit of Otherware. Altar power 4,000 required. Check. And let's destroy this so as to avoid confusion. We don't want to confuse our kettle. Okay. Then you just toss them in there. Piece by piece. And I'm not sure if you have to do them in order, but I like to do them in order just in case. So we start with redstone soup. Then a potion of swiftness, 2 eye of enders. And it'll start changing colors as you go. Then a drop of luck and a wool of bat. Drop of luck, wool of bat. And it'll turn, and it'll start giving off little white particle effects to show that it's done. Then just get yourself some glass bottles. And right-click it to get yourself some brews. And that one has 2, and that one gives you 2 Spirit of Otherware. Now, these Spirits of Otherware are infusions, so these are applied to the player. So let's get Witchcraft Circle Magic again, so we can look at how to do this. Now, doing this is rather complicated. And I believe it's up here, I want to say. No. Rite of Infusion. Spirit of Otherware. Okay, so as you can see, it requires a 7x7 purple and an 11x11 purple. So the easiest way to do this is probably just to throw in, let's see, Spirit of Other, no, I need Otherware chalk. Let's start by drawing this outer circle. 4, 5, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Then get a gypsum and an Arthana. Actually, I need another altar, though. A really, really powerful altar. So let's just create the same altar here. Ugh. Dragon egg. Altar. Right here. Candelabra, dragon egg, filled chalice, and a wither skeleton skull. That should create a fairly powerful altar. And that'll fill up fairly quickly. And how much power do I need? 1,000 to begin with. Alright. There we go. Now we've got the required circles correct. Now this needs 4,000 altar power, so I'm going to cut the video and wait for that to fill up. I'll be back. Alright guys, I'm back, and I've let it charge up quite a bit. It's got like 8,000 now. So now this requires a Spirit of Otherware, and it requires an altar power of 4,000. Now real quick, /set spawn. Can I do that? No, of course not. I've got to sleep in a bed. I'm resetting my spawn, so next time I die, I'm all good and stuff. Grrr. Okay. That was dumb. Resetting your spawn means you have to keep the bed, boys and girls. Remember that. Good. So now that I've got my spawn reset, I'll show you guys how to do this. So just so we're clear, it's dumb to just do the ritual. And you have to stand inside the circle. And that's why it's dumb. So, infusing yourself with magic is not quite that easy. What you want to do instead is, if you get yourself one of those nifty little death protection puppets, and then do it, it'll try to kill you. What? Death protection puppet, you didn't work. You didn't protect me from death, death protection puppet. Why didn't it work? Oh, pff. I guess it helps if I get a tag lock, huh? Ay. You ever feel really, really dumb? Spirit of Otherwhere. Now, if we do this, it'll try to kill me, but instead it'll consume the death protection puppet. And if we look on the left side of my screen, over here, you can now see that I have a little mana bar. Now that shows me how much consumption I can use on my mana. So if I get a Witch's Hand, which is a rare drop from a vanilla witch, and obviously witches are kind of hard to find, so if we come over here, Rite of Summoning, summon a witch. Diamond Vapor, Exile of the Horned One, a Magma Cream, an Arthana, and a Fermented Spider Eye on a 7x7 red circle will summon a witch so that you can kill her a little easier. And I have 2 circle magic books. So anyway, the Witch's Hand acts like a magic wand for when you're infused. So if I right click, it teleports me. If I hold, and I can't teleport entirely. Oop, okay. Let's just turn up my render distance here real quick. Not too far, because I can't handle that crap. So, say we want to teleport, I don't know, over there. Okay, so it says in the chat we can't do that. Now that we've got a teleport charged, we can teleport further. So as you can see, that is an incredibly nifty little ability. Let's go ahead and turn my render distance back down. There we go. Okay, and if we hold shift and hold right click till it does that, then we've got a recall point set. We can go elsewhere, like come over here per se, hold shift, right click without holding it, and it'll take us back to that point. Then if we get, say, a living creature like a sheep, shift left click it, it'll teleport you and the sheep back to that spot, and then you can just left click yourself with the sheep to drag you both into the air. And there are a bunch of different infusions. There are actually 4. Spirit of Otherwhere, Ghost of Light, hold on. Spirit of Otherwhere, Ghost of Light. Let's see, where are the Rite of Infusions? I think it's up here. Okay, Ghost of the Light, Soul of the World, Spirit of Otherwhere, and Infernal Animus. I am using Spirit of Otherwhere. Infernal Animus requires the same circle in red. Soul of the World and Ghost of the Light both require white. And I will let you guys explore those and figure out what they do. Just remember the different commands are left click, right click, shift right click, and shift left click. Oh, I don't think I showed you guys shift left click. Which will just pretty much... No, hold on. Did we already cover shift left click? Oh yeah, shift left click teleports you both back to that point. And recall points can be reset as often as you like. See, now that's my new recall point. Okay. And personally, Spirit of Otherware is my favorite one. Because let's be honest, that's frickin' entertaining. Alright. So anyway, guys, I think it's about time I wrap up this episode. I imagine it's probably been longer than 30 minutes. In the next episode, I'm going to cover... what am I going to be covering? I know there's a little more stuff. I'll probably be covering demons, and a couple of other slightly more specific things. And who knows, I might even show off some more circle magic. So the next episode will be fairly short. Oh, you know what? I'll be showing off the spirit world. Never mind. So the next episode, I'll be covering the spirit world, summoning demons, and if we have time, I'll cover a couple more circle magics. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. If you like me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button to see more of my content. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later.